Because, I mean, the faction justifies it by saying it's a game is a game. But, no, a free fear, titi pa away mu. Na ye hunu say, say to me, a dreaming ya maybe who ansana ya yeno. Ye hunu say nyom na ye beye ye na say you represent your crew Ghana, ewo akwan paswa. There's a lot of ways how be marketing.
Kasabi o ha yen kan.
Kasabi o ha yen fa nye marketing. Kasabi o ha yen to me gin tum say eye marketing. Ye jitum say the marketing strategy pe ya say agro no. Inti ade na kosi say ni no say me no efiti ya na afi mini nipa yi esri a me ma me sama nkura be kume.
Especially where the me ma me atema na where the me area atema na me hwia wa na me se be wa.
What ani na so ye den ntro.
Okay.
Ebini stadium show ya to last 2023. Yeah, announce your date. Yeah, announce your date 20 no yeah announce your date Yeah, no announce the date bisa.
Yo, what's up, my people? This is your boy Fever Blaze, and yes, welcome to your problem show. So today, Stonebwoy went to Angel FM with Saddick Adams on an Opabofo show. Stonebwoy said a lot of things, said certain things about Shatta Wale that really shocked me, and I know you also be shocked. Because Stonebwoy that I know doesn't like addressing issues or like he doesn't like debunking a lot of things. He likes to just I don't care. You understand? But Stonebwoy went to the show and said a lot of things, the good things, the bad things. We are here to break everything down here. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. We have more content coming up. Let's get into the breakdown. When the interview started, what Stonebwoy said when he was asked about the music industry and the music, what Stonebwoy said was, he said, the musicians, the Ghanaian musicians are sleeping on the structure that was supposed to protect them. You understand? The musicians are sleeping on the structure that is supposed to protect them. And he's not wrong. You understand? This music industry, this Ghana music industry needs a very serious conversation. And it's very crazy. We need to talk about this. There's a very big conversation about it. And Stonebwoy is not wrong. What he said was right. Let's watch the video.
But you know, sir, Ukoye a very perfect example of AFCON rules. Who say we on your fair. Music, you know, I say everybody has been left to do what they want.
Yeah.
I say, is it because you don't have a regulated body? Say this is against ethics. Until Ubiaye the obey to me now, Mwankasa, you are fighting for your own. The obey succeeding in chaos, no occur. Is it because you don't have a body that regulates this conduct is right, this is not right?
No, yeah, well, musica. Your musica the other day me call Asia Echo Din Komo. Your musica anka. Or also no, ebe to me akasem. Because me GD say Doctors Association Krano. In sense NBC a doctor for no be to me then Ediano first. And sana kwa kupio Ministry of Health. And sana aba even the state level where ebia judiciary be to me akasem. Me can in terms of legality and structure. Bibia ewo ewumubian me GD say where then aban be to me akasa final. Amana asieni. It's either said the mo yani illegal na nye illegal. Inti me unu say there's also moral background to it.
Yes.
Hey, there's also more background to it. That was in the industry, and one of the kind I a BA into the Bia and the Buga bi and a nunti and a here say, yeah, more onlookers no. Yeah, for me some sort of referee be
okay,
non-biased referee be because the Omubiano, there are some morals that we are we have to be able to see say we say ni there engine this say idea say so
okay
say there ain't increase chaos no bibi sa no betumi aboa because the Jumaden ejuma na ye di ni yedi manipa say be ma omani age ni ade enti say nipa no so ni san kofo no so ye referee kakra no mu di no kra kakra na omu mfa no say ebia because of me ye way fan na me ye way fan enti there should be a level ground backed by some truth and fact and morals. And only bit to my guardian
morals.
If it goes outside of that, the state can actually, you're either committing a crime, or you can be sued, etc.
Oh, fantastic! And you think said that body fair referee should have been music?
Yes, but the musical too, you see, we have not empowered it well enough, even as musicians, vice versa.
Okay.
But it's a body of musicians, so it's us who can go there and create the power that can look after us.
Right.
So,
Yes, and he also said he coined Afro dancehall, which I think he's right, because there's nobody who can dispute that fact. Say Afro dancehall is not Stonebwoy. So Afro dancehall is Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is Afro dancehall, because from the beginning, 2009, Stonebwoy started doing this Afro dancehall, started championing this Afro dancehall.
I am known for Afro dancehall music, which I coined a decade plus. I mean,
you coined that?
Yes.
Afro dancehall.
Yes, more than 10 years ago. And it is only not just a genre of music or a style, but it's born out of the inspiration from high life as well, and all the other musical genres that I believe that I get influence from.
Okay.
And I represent. So, but for Ghana, definitely high life all the way, And for Stonebwoy, you know that I am able to double or triple between all these.
But is there a particular song that would make this a triple African sound, Afro dancehall, no high life tune to him? Is there a song be able to say, "My yes, I never win now these songs"?
Typically, Stonebwoy songs, majority of them have that. That's why it's the Afro dancehall. That's why it's not just strictly dancehall. Sometimes it's strictly dancehall, but then generally, even for the fact that I am Ghanaian, and for the fact that I love to fuse in these stuff, they are in the Ofanyum to say Soboloa. You can find the high life in there, but you can still find some raga beat. It's just a Stonebwoy signature.
Yeah, and I may say, especially you be this about Fira. Start as a high life. I say dancehall kakra then. So these are things that will be Ghanaian neighbor, but international.
Sanity.
Okay, that's what we should know. Say we are growing, so it's no more purely high life, but a mixture of all that.
Absolutely. Even the high life itself has jazz in there.
So anybody who come and fight with Stonebwoy with Afro dancehall, that person will call you a thief. You are a thief, because this boy started this Afro dancehall thing, no be today. So just leave it to him. So yeah, he said he coined it. It belongs to him. And I like the fact that he doesn't stop mentioning it. He Onual as a obundundu. No, say yes, sir. You understand? If you won't give me my flowers, I will go and buy my own flowers, and then so that's what Stonebwoy is talking about. And I like the fact that he's blowing his own trumpet. If you won't blow it for me, I will blow it. Yeah, let's watch here. He pushed a maturity angle here. He said competition in the industry, like competition is very good, because like people see him, like people see the competition in Stonebwoy, like they feel like Stonebwoy likes competition and a whole lot of stuff. And what Stonebwoy said was really nice, something that I really think it was good. You see, it's good to, like, he's so smart, he made a very clear understanding about this thing. And if you are somebody that you are very smart, you understand what he was talking about the competition. Competition is not wrong, right? It's good to see something that pushes you, that makes you do something. Not say you want to downgrade or you want to end that person's career before you can move. Everybody can win. So let's take the Sarkodie show at UK, for example, the O2 right now. It has pushed a lot of artists to also move, to also do a show in UK. Emoji is doing it. Stonebwoy is doing it. Like Kwaku Smoke is also doing it. A lot of artists are doing it. That's a healthy competition. It's good. It pushes the industry to do better. We are in the industry that we want our artists to go out there and go and do something. So when they are doing the thing too, then our people have problem with that, pushing narrative about this. So Stonebwoy is saying that he doesn't see anything wrong with a competition, but how you push it. Don't make somebody look bad.
Is competition important in every industry like yours?
Competition is very important. And when we say competition, it exists in all the industries that we find ourselves. The word competition itself, no, it has never been a negative word to me.
Exactly.
But I think where we find ourselves in the music scene, especially where I am this particular moment in time, you find out that people are not only competing, to actually empower the industry, but they are competing to destroy each other so that it's left with them only.
Yes.
By all means.
That's not the
competition. And that is not the kind of competition that I understand.
Okay.
That is not even the kind of competition that I enjoy.
Sir.
And then when it comes to competition, I think we have reduced the meaning of that word in our space.
Now all the
competition, I say, Mijidi said, reducing, disrespected the word competition by actually finding ways and means to use that as an excuse, what I say, to cause a lot of destruction, so that one can stand out as yes. But meanwhile, that's why we have something like fair competition, fair play. When you come to the sports, people have to compete.
Yes.
They compete, how do you say? People go to the sports stadium, want to go to boxing. They compete. You know what I'm saying? And they compete, they're competing within set rules.
Yeah.
Even the AFCON that just happened, within the competition, the finals, you realize that because there are set rules and there are a body that governs everything, when Senegal walked out of the pitch, we have seen that at the end of the match, they have had to go back and reason and realize that that particular act, by walking out of the pitch alone, should be looked at. And therefore, the results that we have all...
That was not a fair way to compete.
Exactly. It's out of the... So competition really in our industry, we should be careful about how we define competition. And I feel like in the spirit of competition, where I stand now as Stonebwoy, there have been some agendas that have been purported on my career and persona as competition in the spirit.
Acrobatics school. The way school no see I draw on a map bro for purported Tia now my
sorry. Kakra. Ose, in the spirit of competition, competition, I acquired to say, okay, said the mechanic here on Betty. I say competition in Tino. A man for be a shedder at draw say ye say. Ye say ya fa agenda be say ye be attack akwa ways in that spirit of competition.
Yes.
Which I believe say we should pay critical say to me share. Because we say, for example, Nasamba Biom, Senegal and Morocco, I can't see any cost one. I could see say competition as a CNE. Whatever Morocco was doing now, you mentioned who said now man for town near the buga but Nini was frowned upon.
Yes.
But what
yes.
So competition no crown and no. Ama memi who say at this moment, Nipebia from Wadrine. Competition will offer Nigeria for a me who say Nigeria need be manager be asi ne boso akoye program just ni program wherever say Angel FM say program ni na designed say assume CB na or the all person say ni din now attacking no we use different means na 99% in cry atro just so that it will mean well for one. But what I say, a band of competition in our industry, baby, I'm very involved.
Yes.
Our competition, my own say, it never be brain. Say to me, now my who say be at Sakeke because a man for Mohadjani pan or Monam no.
Okay.
A be a Shatta Wale, but on board them.
No, the years ago.
No, the year la be.
Wakata ne bone. Okay.
Ebi no so ne say On say ukrom hana almost so see a bra penny so samini so.
Yes.
A son soon as wa send a career to a certain extent, a di bonini concoctions.
Yeah.
And Renusu and Sani Pana Mua Babeka say, oh, Sabra Nidia, on ye mishi. Name of Nami Pemi Dibi na Argentina. Mikukuru Swana Sano.
Okay.
On say, yes, Anna. Meaning, say, very, very, very unfair. And a bra opinion also, I can example, I mean, in terms of competition. Ayaniya, men so cramity in China more than Yamano because they say, no, maybe say, copim level be. Okay. Because of Saudi and also now onlookers, ne fans for any system, any huntino. Yendi amwana yanke be crying. I'm fan man say na say na sa kwa we ye competition ni mu dia na enye fair. Okay. Put in America na say so your competition e wo mu Ghana ha no enye funny. Enye funny. Nti say ubisa me a ese me tumi church mu cha Ghana man sign no mu hu say. Yeah. Udo obi a ne nche say utumi ti say yes say obi na music na ye no. Say entokwampo a rules wom. Nanka de enye ntokwa.
Ti wo de o call for competition, it should be fair, matured way, obi an rising. Yes, say you have to destroy one. Okay.
Fair based on facts, based on ethics, based on work. I want how to enjoy competition. I want to meet chia nuance. I say yes. Couple way they was sell. Now also they are this year no chinebi also kwaye man ko wenim kakra sen say they no so aba bo abaso. Bibi sa na here no industry.
Okay.
He made a reference about Shatta Wale and Samini. He didn't mention Shatta Wale's name, but you could see he was talking about Shatta Wale, but he doesn't like mentioning his name about their beef and how the beef started, how everything. And later on, Shatta Wale coming out to say that, everything I said about him was not true, was wrong. The harm has already been done.
On say ukrom hana almost so see a bra penny so samini so.
Yes.
A son soon as wa send a career to a certain extent, a di bonini concoctions.
Yeah.
And Renusu and Sani Pana Mua Babeka say, oh, Sabra Nidia, on ye mishi. Name of Nami Pemi Dibi na Argentina. Mikukuru Swana Sano.
Okay.
On say, yes, Anna. Meaning, say, very, very, very unfair. And a bra opinion also I can example I mean in terms of competition. Ayaniya, men so cramity in China more than Yamano because they say no maybe say copim level be. Okay. Because of Saudi and also now onlookers ne fans for any system any huntino. Yendi amwana yanke be crying. I'm fan man say na say na sa kwa we ye competition ni mu dia. Na enye fair.
You understand? So yeah, that's what he was talking about. And yeah, for the first time he announced his venue for the UK show. That's OVO. 12,000 capacity. It's crazy. That's something that, like we all know, because now our artists are doing it big. They don't go for that 60 capacity, like 1K capacity. Right now they are doing akesi.
Say the beam first no Echo Ra London. A year August Eba. Okay. Men share dan can be about a hand me date na sana date na ba. Okay. 15th August.
Our
London OVO Arena Wembley.
Right.
Medical can first time
15th of August.
Yes.
2026. Our OVO Arena
Wembley or London.
Wembley.
First Echo so come Stonebwoy and friends and a whole lot of people. You know how we do when we do what we do.
Yes. Yes.
And on the back of that, you can get the ticket and sign up at www.stonebwoy.live. Okay. www.stonebwoy.live. Okay. Commercials never about anytime soon. So we are saying
you understand, and it's good for the music industry. You understand? I'm so happy about how the music industry is moving. Now we are doing it big internationally. Like Stonebwoy talk about it, and I was so like, it's good. You understand? It's good to, you see, it's good. So yeah, from there, let's move to the main part of this. The reason why we are here, we are talking about like this interview. You know, Stonebwoy is somebody that I know doesn't like to address issues. Ever since him and Shatta Wale beef started, Stonebwoy has been one person that doesn't go direct, but I know Shatta Wale goes direct, right? So let's bring it from a different angle, how everything started. So You know, Ghana Blasters has been doing fundraising. They are doing fundraising, and they selected Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale for this event to lead the foundation. You understand? Yes, for a donation to support the Black Stars. So the first event happened when Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale met. Right? They went for the official lunch. Right? When they went to official lunch, they didn't greet. Stonebwoy went there first and Shatta Wale came later. They didn't greet. The tension in the room was crazy. So the next one, that was the official thing. The president of Ghana is there. Everybody was there. So you could see that the tension over there was great. So they called Stonebwoy, they called Shatta Wale on stage. Stonebwoy was there first. So when Stonebwoy came, they called Shatta Wale. And when Shatta Wale came, Stonebwoy made the first approach and greeted Shatta Wale.
He's on stage, and is this not beautiful? All right. It's as if we missed the handshake. Should we try it one more time? One more time, man. Mr. President, I need your permission. If you say yes, I'll go ahead. If not, should they, they should hug. Mr. President says that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should hug on stage at this point. Is it possible? This is a request from Mr. President. So you can look at him. I'm not the one asking for it. But Mr. President says that we should have Stonebwoy. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it.
After the greeting, we saw Bella Mundi. She was trying to bring out something like acting like, some peacemaker be. We saw the president making a signal that he wants them to hug.
Mr. President, I need your permission. If you say yes, I'll go ahead. If not, should they, they should hug. Mr. President says that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should hug on stage at this point. Is it possible? This is a request from Mr. President. So you can look at him. I'm not the one asking for it. But Mr. President says that we should have Stonebwoy. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it.
He want them to hug. Yeah, and they hug. Everything was cool. But the thing that Bella Mundi said that I think didn't sit well with Stonebwoy was when she said, I think right now the peace will continue.
It is a reconciliation now. Bella no we no see. I hope the unity continues. I'm like,
what unity?
We are in a very structured system. Say morals ye juma krana. Oh no kra trem say mo validate the econo. Akwa to say who na ede. Now we are yawe sana mu. In so fire by nankasa no. The fire by nunu nie.
So it's an apology enough for you on this. Ebia unity the by reconciliation but it's an apology enough, and now you demand something more.
Me, as far as I'm concerned, the person who understands nipa be who die a womb, which is what is causing the rift.
Okay,
and it's a kind of a rivalry way. Me obi be fan say a bois, but me jini say a bois industry nessa. Your rivalry a progressive. What am I say? A clean, a decent. What's in America? I say, and no be na a dim punto, but because I assume say, Miss May say, and no be intino apology need a bar. Now say, President Kazan Hagi Mahagi. Inti to Marshal Musa, apology banners and Nipana when you're not in Satra.
Okay.
What I say now, a band is house one ni be follow and a yo chroma and a coban says, okay, you're managing iron squash. I did see an almost me a lantantino, ya de me crepo no a ye movement. Nana dope in the boy. Intino nipan as an uju say on one and say a game. And I will be a TSA man. They say, oh, on your game, especially in the fans for no. Say, Ebani say, omu throw comments be on Facebook. Ejumadi di kwabo no ma share wo mu group mu aka say yenko take wo mu. Asem no ma ka na eni mu a yenko take. Wo say comment na say no benya be 100 a take ade na ye say sa net entisa.
By a narrative
agenda, a narrative.
Okay.
And then you na ye say you waste your time na your brabo. Yes, type of because you will do my dear be say ye na manoni krum hani at the ocean. In Yama me Stonebwoy me the last time torture experience with who stage I made it to watch the be
stadium 100,000 cities. I watched that.
What you say me say the 100 minute you know sad type of things in there me no my attention here there also. And yet the attempt competition me na mpese me ko. Nti can person mama who say at the end normal keke say oh Stone forget it mo hage mo nkomoni ampani say nipa no ne career line no from time we see mu ba ebiem no did attempt sa be sine amampanyin nyina age wo mo de so still yem pese be hu ne say you to me call for some sanity.
So today's interview, Stonebwoy was voicing out his frustration. You could see that he wasn't happy about what Belamundi said.
Belamundi actually managed her way into fixing that inside because it was not part of the plan as far as I'm concerned. And we also how she took it upon herself for whatever reason to actually call for that immediately after a handshake. You know, I actually pushed for the handshake. You know what I'm saying? So it was not in the plan. I was supposed to have mentioned the winner and then gone to, give him a speech, gone to sit down. And then, like one after the other. And then she came to whisper some of my ears and said I should stay. So I didn't know if that was from the organizers, whatever it is. I mean, right on TV, everybody is watching. The father of the land is there. The commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is there. You know what I'm saying? So she just took it upon herself to feel happy about herself, which I feel like was not part of the plan. So she put all of us on the spot. You could see she was asking, is that possible, which I think is not a question she should even ask over there.
If it was planned.
What was the answer she was expecting?
Is that possible to hug in front of the president?
And you even put it to the president. So the president had to make a decision and said, like this. And then so it had to happen. Nicely we did. And for me, I think it is very important to respect and obey power. That one is very, and that's how come I made such a line afterwards, and everybody burst into laughter. Because this is true. No matter,
because he said everything that happened, you can't just base on just a hug to say that, oh, peace has reigned. And you see how Stone was talking, you could see that Stonebwoy is somebody that doesn't play with his brand or anything. He feels that somebody has been throwing dirt on his brand, and you cannot just use a hug to let it go like that. So let's watch the video and come back.
More videos be ana me hu say wako hage unua Shatta Wale na me say bibi atouch wa na say we the reconciliation na say you were touched. Say no, this is an act I have to do because hug we there. You bet me I can say go and hug also I'm not in the mood. But say something touched you to do. And now you were forced. And now it's something that you had no option.
Easy. I think so. It was a moment. Everything that has been going on, has come to a point where we are all aware of the pockets of different things that have been happening between a certain faction and another faction. To those who would see it as entertainment, of course, it's within the entertainment space. No? They are enjoying it, and etc. And, to the level where now we are at this point where the state actually needs support from our various influences to be able to drive a campaign, to raise funds. So we all saw what happened. The president actually opted and access, as now imagine, look at how beautiful the president asked, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the first gentleman of the land.
Right.
If you saw the demeanors in the room, it was a very lovely, it was just a very nice sight to behold.
Exactly.
And when Bella Mundi actually managed her way into fixing that inside, because it was not part of the plan as far as I'm concerned. And we also how she took it upon herself for whatever reason to actually call for that immediately after a handshake. I actually pushed for the handshake. You know what I'm saying? So it was not in the plan. I was supposed to have I mentioned the winner and then gone to, give him a speech, gone to sit down. And then, like one after the other. And then she came to whisper some of my ears and said I should stay. So I didn't know if that was from the organizers, whatever it is. I mean, right on TV, everybody is watching. The father of the land is there. The commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is there. You know what I'm saying? So she just took it upon herself to feel happy about herself, which I feel like was not part of the plan. So she put all of us on the spot. You could see she was asking, is that possible? Which I think is not a question she should even ask over there.
If it was planned.
What was the answer she was expecting?
Is that possible to hug in front of the president?
And you even put it to the president. So the president had to make a decision and said, like this. And then so it had to happen. Nicely we did. And for me, I think it is very important to respect and obey power. That one is very, and that's how come I made such a line afterwards, and everybody burst into laughter. Because this is true. No matter what it is, you should obey power. And you should respect, especially the father of the land.
Especially Yakase Kohage, now we say in front of the president.
It's straight disobedience. So that on the side, which was nice. But then on the reconciliation side, I think there's something that we are all missing over here. We're in this country when I think somewhere in the 2000s where they set up a National Reconciliation Committee. And they went to bring cases that some of us were not born to come and address so that they can what?
The remote causes, so
that they can what?
Fantastic.
Reconcile.
One day now be solve this.
And now the American me patch me boy. So me person me church mu say. Mo obi nkofa ne say me no so obi hu ne say bia o ye fitiana entokwa bia esia. Enti no ye fiti yen so no ana say ye bomu a. Not to say you don't actually want the peace or the reconciliation. You're actually enjoying whatever is going on. And then I made the example, but I said, you look at the National Reconciliation. I watched it. I love those programs.
I'm surprised.
Programs.
You followed all that.
I followed Chachuchikata. There was a news that I can remember when Rollins stepped in with his left foot and then Chachu stepped with his left foot. They made news out of it some kind of way. It is to say, we should look into the matter and look into the root cause, which I always say, look, I have been attacked for the past, whatever. And Amidi can catch us say that attack. No, if you want to know the farabai, if you are no BTA, onim the NTS say ni assume we say no. Midi can earlier say yes, so see me bra penny samini so. Ya manekano ABC level be an carry ani ye. Echi no yebeka say onye yenhwi. Na esanse yepese ye de why ni binti no. Ana yepese eduru level nti na say to me chichiri so ano.
What friend DB I say
agenda. Attacks.
Also a part of marketing.
No, also into they can justify it with say a part of marketing. Now look at it. It has graduated and come on to me. Okay. Me yire adi ne de wom. Ya iya me yire, iya me in-law, iya me mame, iya me ankasa, edidi me atem. Nipa mu na wa didi obi atem okro emu. Edidi sebe ya papa mampeni kra atem da. Ama ye ukrom ha ama ne kofre mpanifo ama omo kopa achew ansa na yeso utumi ye den eben nti Ghana fo ni ye pese ye ka se nipa na se be ye didi na temo ne sa na mani na ne de enkan de normal Because I mean the faction justifies it by saying it's a game is a game. But yen wa ye free fear ya tete yen tete pa ewo ye mu na ye hu ne se esese ye tumi adwene niam bi hu ansa na ya ye no ye hu ne se nyom na ye beye ye na se ye pese ye represent ye crew Ghana ewo akwan paso a there's a lot of ways how be marketing
kasa bi o ha yen ka
kasa bi o ha yen fa nye marketing kasa bi o ha yen tumi ngi ntum se eye marketing ye gitum se ye marketing strategy pe ya se agro no nti ade na kosi se ni no se me no efiti ya na afi mini ni pai esri a me ma me sama nkura be kume
especially wadi me ma me atema na wadi me ere atema na me hwia wa na me se me wa
ani na so ye den entro ebi ni stadium show ya to last 2023 ya announce your date 20 ono ya announce your date ya ono announce the date bisa meba and as we announce ye no and clashing the same day ono di ni date to her first. What you say?
Yes.
Or the ni date 25th being or the to her me and I made me date be to her and or this speed. Me church mo ma nipa who contest kakra me so nti member fatam kakra. And or this speed ko eden. E ko boss who say kra me wa me evidence bibia me wa me to me dey atrel na we dey church amanfo or whatever it is later. And or yeah fast ko ka say ono no afi no kra ne de ni show no obe from 20th pepim 25th.
That's are you the NF?
That is a median 22nd or 23rd no so akova so no. Let's no. And tisa your koye meeting hwe mu book nkra wo mbuku ade no from 20th embassy baby and fast na why the flyer there. Akoto abontin say there be painti me share rudiment of eduma no. Say there be painti like bi na akwa to say ono agi date na me na me ba be force agi bi wo enso na enye sa
ba wo na officially na wako register
me officially no na me ma register me 22 our stadium and I ode near 25 okay come here 2 days no ye the 2 days at this mantle as I said stage dey bia I be see the last time I'm here stadium is the
yeah
but not because of our gimmicks went or the first I say ono na waji 5 days ni na enti ye kwhwe asem no ma ye tena ase kan no ene hu se enti sa because the public ni hu ni e different
okay
me nso so me nye obi a me ye ranting e bia me fa phone o si
public person na wa cheche wa se
me sa se me enti sa se me de public na me kasa gbogbo de bi but baby asem ne da na akoka no ho first ye koka no ho no ye hu ni se de o ye ne nye enti creative council ye mampanyin dada ne babi esi creative council na advice in patcho I advise ya asem no me my example o misrama to me or advice ya asem no ene de ko ba ne say de wo ye ne nye nti ma me ye me 23rd na ye 25th ye di asem no man to sa ade antia na osa ukofa live edidi atemu yi o ma panyi kura je ne de e ma ne ye san party no e support me ni a me ye na enu nti no ma cancel show. So go online a some narrative now or the two hono. Eda ho nene nti say bia obi check here
MPP for support.
Obi hu ni say san etie.
Ba na enye san.
Enso na enye san obi san o to din bone no eden. Edi ama in the name of competition. Onya wanka onya kana woni ho. Eno nso secondly show bi san course wo legon. We ni mienu pe na mema. Meme ko bo show san na ajo no minim hwe fa o show um say. Me kobo mi show me see every stage na me say wasaso esti so na ndie me sa de no me manyina o ya me ya me yire ma me poto e wo ho akohwe nti we nyina echire no na se mu hia se bi o se we mu vara na ye be hia nkabo mu a mu gidi se mo betuma aka se o mu hage keke na che se ye nko yenim we sa na che se de mu tre no mo pese mo fa
ba ya wo nye ni bibia say odidi uma me ne oyere extreme ya wo nye ni bibi secret na ye
wo be ni den
me pa kire say ya wo so wo nye ni bibi secret na ye hu because obi bedi uma me atem
na obi a wo nye ni hwe na obetumi aba be kasa secret na aba ya wo ntumi mbeka
wo nye ni hwe kra wo kan
na wa ko secret na wo mbeka
okay nsie da
what inti never be say no na say to me den etu ye ni den e de hwe nti wo check we say nti sa reconciliation na e bia Bella no we no see I hope the unity continues I'm like
What unity?
Edi na uye. Yen konesa debi we are in a very structured system. Say your morals ye juma krana. Ono kra kire me say mo validate the econo. Akwa ti say hu na ede. Na we ya we sana mu. Inso fire by nankasa no. The fire by nunu nie.
So it's an apology enough for you on this. Ebia unity the by reconciliation but it's an apology enough and now you demand something more.
Me. As far as I'm concerned, the person who understand nipa be hu die a womb, which is what is causing the rift.
Okay.
And it's a kind of you say rivalry way. Me obi be fan say eboa, but me ni say eboa industry ne sa. Your rivalry ye progressive. What am I say? Clean, decent. What's the American I say? Enu bi na ewo ho a edim puntu ba because asume say misume say enu bi ntino apology ni de eba na say president ka say hagi nti ebetuma hwe musa apology ba na say nipa na wonya na adwen sachra.
Okay.
What I say na eba ne sa so a ni e be follow no and ebe ye okro ma na ekoba ne say yes okay ye manage na ye squash ade tie na omo se me alantanti no ye de me crepo no ye movement na dope ne boy nti no nipa na nkasa no to be say ono one fan say a game and obia ati ase ama ne say on the game especially in the fans for no say eba ne say omo throw comment bi on Facebook ejumade e di kwabo na omo ko share wo mu group mu aka say yenko take wo mo asem no maka na eni mu a yenko take wo say comment na say no benya be 100 take ade na ye o say sa net entisa
by a narrative
agenda narrative.
Okay.
Enye nyina na ye pese you waste your time na ya brabo e dey yes type of because you will jumadi bebre say ye na mano ni krum ha ni ade wo hwe niama me Stonebwoy me ya the last time torture experience wo stage a very to wo hwe dey be stadium
100,000 cities. I watched that.
What you say me say the 100 minute sad type of things in me no my attention here dey also. Enye did attempt competition me na mpese me ko. Nti ya kan pese mama fu hu say ade na enye normal keke say Stone forget it mo hage mo nkomoni. Ampani say nipa no ne career line no. From time o see mu ba biem no. Did attempt sa be sine. Amampanyin nyina age wo mo de so still ye mpese be hu ne say to me call for some sanity.
And a decorums. Yes.
Say to me say
fantastic.
Nah, Stonebwoy, that's more. I say if I forgive you, my mother ghost will never.
Because I mean the faction justifies it by saying it's a game is a game. But no a free fear ya tete pa ewo yemu. Na ye hu ne say say to me adwene niam bi hu ansa na ya ye no. Ye hu ne say say nyom na ye beye ye na say ye pese ye represent ye crew Ghana ewo akwan paswa. There is a lot of ways how be marketing.
Kasa bi o ha yen ka.
Kasa bi o ha yen fa nye marketing. Kasa bi o ha yen tumi ngin tum say eye marketing. Ye gitum say the marketing strategy pe ya say agro no. Inti ade na kosi say ni no say me no efiti ya na afi mini nipa yi esre a me ma me sama kura be kume.
Especially where the me ma me atema na where the me ere atema na me hwia wa na me se me wa.
What ani na so ye den entro.
Okay.
Ebini stadium show ya to last 2023. Yeah, announce your date. Yeah, announce your date 20 ono yeah announce your date Yeah, ono announce the date be.
Hey, nah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, and like I feel it because when we are beefing or when you come at me and say unprovoked, insult my parents, insult my kids, my wife, who are not in this competition with you, it's me and you. When you go after them, me and you will get problem. Trust me. Because it be me and you where we get the problem. Don't go about attacking different people, bro. You understand? So Stonebwoy is saying that maybe I be mafia. I be mafia, bro. Mindia, bro. Don't come and act like Yo, what are you talking about? So yeah, after that, Stonebwoy also said something that got people talking. During that same lunch again, Stonebwoy says he also played a significant role in an NDC winning the election.
So privileged to meet him in this manner. And when we talk about contributions, I believe that my contribution has been very significant in actually winning power for the NDC, I so say. Because everybody has heard, mainly because I'm somebody who really believes in reset. So per my own judgments, I made sure that that music was dropped within a moment where there was some ease in the system, because it was so tensed, and I dropped it in terms of contribution.
Which also sparked a conversation on the internet. Like it has been trending for a while. So I feel like this was the right time for Stonebwoy to clarify the air about the statement he made. You understand? Let's watch that video and come back.
But who said, we no so be my dream, who am I? Say, NDC for winning or more power no crowd, also boa or more, or quite be so. A man for Antiasia. There is a very serious undertone to it. And your fan headline now, what is really, was it even necessary to say that?
I said, no. Maybe I say, I didn't think any necessary. Maybe
okay.
So I didn't think any necessary.
Oh, so, yeah, the fan headline. I say, oh,
yes.
Stonebwoy, I helped NDC to win power.
Headlines, I know my fan. You know. But ye kika kumu am say.
Okay.
I say to me clarify say.
Okay.
Member out and be endorse a political party be
da.
Pacho. And free me numu na mabeka say me NPP and I say me NDC and me CPP. Emum nipa wo ho kwan say obe choose political party already. Ope. Sa enti sa na free ho ayen to me nya vote into me, because that's how they campaign.
Right.
Me beka say me NPP and me NDC. Amanfo aye sa party say ba me ye bi. But who say Argentina asem na ye de aye. Eno ne say nipa bia na asama ade na ye te say me ye NPP o.
We ye NDC.
Me say nipa bia na asama ade no nipa bia na asa akukuru sa agenda na ma na ye te say me no me ye NPP.
We NPP. Okay.
And it is based on the back of stadium ade no.
Yeah.
Anna ebisu beka say me a good relationship with people from both sides. In their own respective ejumedie mu no. Omo ye nkofo a omo fata obuo kra ne say wo hia omo kra na ye onama.
Yeah.
In both sides. But to me the ba ko tag me Mr. Gabi Ochida.
D'accord.
But someone who said me in the picture be bakumi enu bi the programs be
African network,
African network even cry a man penny just say where are there me no sebi enya there da makoma so for state wa nka me nsan go school me call public administration and governance and I'm reading I'm a master in international relations.
Yeah.
Not just say I am
baby.
Me hwe baby idea me pese me sua ade na me hu me kasa mpo na me hu what I can contribute with my influence as a musician to the state and governance to just make the country better somewhat.
Okay.
And then me pacho demonstration is here say me cover from a demonstration demonstration because so the last big one. You can say
fix the country.
Jubilee House.
Yeah.
Artist na me kan ho
Okobi.
Me ko express it online.
Yeah.
Me kasa me kan it show the reason why I feel concerned. Fix the country because me motorway so na me nya me accident am nine.
Yeah.
Say ya me ko ya ansa me yes surgery or Germany. And then wo hwa motorway near there. You fixing the kama. Intimidate me voice kan no. Say
yeah.
Politics be to me apoliticizing, but interestingly no me de say one more na bia me to me ben one more to say bia gab money ade e wo MPP mu obi amfa me ebufuo.
Yeah.
obi amfa mebufuo obi akwa mboso kra ese na akoyese na etia ya na bibi
they still drew you closer
because omunim said the assembly omudi nkomo I be offer because me I stand straight and me I'm very passionate about Ghana to be very honest and enye ni kasem and that is reflective of the mayor that is reflective of how I even invest in my craft so that Ghana can have that look. It's stemming from a craft say the mayor no mpo it is obi ni example so to me do now jejireje bae no NDC Ayuzui
very well. Remixing
I'm obi kwa the remix fa so remix betting and Willie DJ Willie
aye
and come to me I'm a made me legal team atro aka say mundi zisti but manye solely me kwa me decision me find say me bu amanfo bebre ewo political party ni mu intino ti say me bra penny ti say Sam George opema sem power family ti say ni nua from time any nkofu teacher bi intino enyom nso de aye fortunate na ama wo mu
abehia
me nso so me intentional me releasing nyom no say December time bia na ye election and na December bia so no ya na ye pe Christmas hits pacho me boa na di Christmas fans because ye pe nyum de intimi so me check it as creative no and me cha jejeje tumu fe but NDC fine and the campaign Mr. election time woman fan your campaign
de nyom ye
amanfo kra tua MPP say be me bra penny Samini any other guys they got paid
on stage
they got paid well to perform to come and say me MPP I don't man ko MPP scan bi na that time no na mentumi amfa yanka ho
mobile na wanko
there be obi akra mbampo intino I mean say eba ni sana jumenti wo kra say otumi rush to de bia yemba o wow ko now na bibi here now say opportunity aba because cocoa season aba boss mo ma me fa 2 lines bingum inti to de bia yeso ye ko but me ko bi da makobi anka be hu result no and NDC so amba mbe frame I'm poor na me so me nyanko but enyom no to ho no omo PR machinery to me the year now gloves be woman ade no mti o ma ye it was just what was going on man yet to say bia me be attack obi ana because me hu say me first assembly that moment na bebre but then I was not recognized for it duly say bia beka say okay
you so no
nka me kwa me ni be jimpo me ndada let's be honest say oh boy president Ifreo hey bossu nka me ni be ji na ko so ade ma anya amamu but afamula amo afedi
yes
enu na nchen no later omu wie ya ese nkunimdie bae ana ye beye eyi national party you can say
unity
Ghana victory
after election no
Ghana victory Ghana ena enkrabe to me nipa bi na frame say ene minister bi me mboni din ehwehwe me obu me bu me mpanyifo serious to be very honest inti me akra me roshi koshia no yes mekanisa no be so shia me so mama na we see time kra to say their deputy finance minister kan omo frame say o stone pe say ba ofie Sunday me say mo yin pa na makoshia o mo ama edi nkomo ama ya ye de be support Black Star sana me temi mpanyifo de mfumu ni ago intimishia no and I na me say o say o hia picture de be na me man picture and o sa text me so you ready say be am say oh me ni problem abanya aba ya swear president inti say kro no ye nyina MPP o say kabom the next then few hours later na drop Stonebwoy upset me din poto ade
no so MPP ni that time
reason that reason be any who are correct I know so na me legal team I already say because already na me label and na me no mo yejuma at the time no abrofo no mo wo me ade no ni anje say me alani politically o mo fi say local for no yakwa akoji sika bi na yeah campaign you more ya share that dey to say
so mo ka say jejeje no
thank you
wo share that bomb
narrative say buy and now mo create and wo call online now bo say say wo share that bomb yes defend
to record label for no bufu ye
me da say am me no mo kra no e kan bi na ye ntemu aye
because of jejeje
I'm telling you and then
so you've lost big because that song was used politically, they thought you were aligning.
Bro, for side no man tiase about.
Okay.
Say unse almost the one plug. Say nya no kra, mon counter, mon tro na you who say evidence be anywhere.
Okay.
Fine, and also no problem. Just because maybe who say you buo, and then I don't want to raise because maybe I'm in controversy sasa, which is not necessary. Wow. And when I thought say, at the end of no drop Stonebwoy say. The same people are more using at the end. I said to me, I say grassroots for be. Grassroots to nipa na or champions are the enemy power. I mean bonidin. Or champions are the end. Emani say. I'll be a more using you may say them MP. And I'm there drop. Into Bonnie Ben cry and my ass.
Why?
My eminium at the Nidia Bakuno so. More tapping you mono. More remix say. More the attach more politics. Okay. The next minute they say they me and I'm
you free so yeah. Were you hurt by Saddick?
Oh yes, of course. But the brand is hurt. Se me nipa na me Stonebwoy Livingston no crown hurt because of Obu Krana. You have hurt the brand in a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Intiminya akwenya we fefe say no. Yeah, papa me share the physical that after say we papa. Na nyame adom wababe toye nim fefefe eja narrative ni nyina so enhye dan kom mamia wo ni me a opposition o competition opposition for no omo de so omo ye TikTok for ntino omo to me basu de bi omo manager kra o studio kese a wudi nko ana ide ye se wo na ye ke bi ama but ma mencho ye quote bi me I used to say anyway say I used to believe ma mencho ade me say ma me kan bro for na me de bi
okay,
you know a good battle patch.
Oh, the kind of brofona uya coat now kind of brofu we are not yet
I bet translate. Me say I used to believe that the truth would win. That if you kept calm, stayed quiet, and let the system work, eventually the fact will speak louder than the noise.
Okay.
But I was wrong. What I say?
This is the quote.
I'm here to check. I believe, say, and I say this on authority, say,
yeah.
The facts don't matter. When you have been accused once,
yes,
the facts don't
matter.
They don't want the truth. Truth doesn't redeem you.
Okay.
It embarrasses the people who are wrong about you. And so they are quick to even bury you the more.
Okay.
You see, the day I came across this quote by Kevin Spacey, because I tried to read a lot, now say, it has opened my mentality. So, not to even have any bad intention, I realized, say, no, the opportunity that we have right now is best. Because now they still need the same guy's influence out of hard work, which I am even happy about to continue to contribute, because else then, what is my use? What I say? Why would I not say that? So now if you ask me, was it necessary?
And
this is my answer.
That statement, Stonebwoy, it said significantly, meaning that the song played a major role in an NDC winning the election. Because what happened was like, you played my songs, not directly, you played my song. Some of the artists or some people also did a refix of the song, which you people used for campaign, right? So the president was singing it.
Na ene eba ne sen na no de bai eba ne sen jejereje na no kofa bai jejereje ezu.
They were using it for campaign. So I think Stonebwoy was right to say that, oh, my song also played a significant role in it. A lot of conversation was going on, right? It was talking, a lot of things were going on. So Stonebwoy came to clear the air. So Charlie, I giddy, Charlie. So like Stonebwoy want to tell us that when the ninya asema everlasting, no matter how everybody will try to now reconcile this problem everlasting, because when I saw Shatta Wale, I feel like Shatta Wale is not serious like that, because everything has happened for the past, and then I don't know, but right now it looks like African Stonebwoy has also entered into his element. I feel like this is Stonebwoy also feel like this is my time to also repay back, because whatever you did to me, you were trying to end my career, saying a lot of things about me that are untrue, ain't true. isn't true. So yeah, your man in the verse. So if you watch the interview very well, you know that what Belamundi did, Stonebwoy wasn't happy about it. And if you watch it, like you could see it clearly, he wasn't happy about it. But it was because he respect the president. That was why he did that. That was why he had Shatta Wale. I don't know whatever Stonebwoy has said to himself, that I don't know whether he will never come close to Shatta Wale again, or he doesn't want to talk to him to the point that he will hug him. So I think everybody has their right or how to react. So his way of reacting, me, I'm not here to judge anybody, but I don't know when is this going to end. And I feel like Stonebwoy should also come out and tell us what he wants Shatta Wale to do before the reconciliation will come out. You see what I'm talking about? Because this industry, we need peace. We need peace. Trust me, we need peace. Just imagine Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale tour. It will be crazy when they go on tour together. But I feel like the competition is also good for the music industry. Yeah, the competition is also good for the music industry. And if it will continue like this, then I think it won't help. Because I feel like right now it has moved from just a friendly banter, or it has moved from just musical thing to like it has become a thing, like it has become something like a hate that one can, bro, it can lead to something crazy. So this is something that we need to work on. I feel like Stonebwoy should try and forgive Shatta Wale. I don't know what you also think about it, but if you watch this video, let me know what you think about it. Should Stonebwoy forgive Shatta Wale and move on? Let me know what you think. My name is Favor Blaze. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and watch out for more content.